So I saw Game of Thrones Season 4, Episode 1, Two Swords. Hi everyone, I'm Brandon Prosick and this is the Soy Sauce Show. We've been reeling since the White Wedding last year and we were wondering where's Season 4 gonna go? I'm not gonna do any spoilers from the books. I'm just gonna talk about this like a TV show. I'm just gonna talk about how this episode, I'm not gonna compare it to the books because I didn't read the books. All I did was read the Wikipedia summaries. That's my reading. I'm a writer, but I don't read. Yeah. But if I had all the Wikipedia articles I've read, it's probably like 100 novels, so who's learning more there? Let's kick things off. I thought this episode was a great welcome back episode. If you look at all the, the Season 2, Season 3, and now the Season 4 opening episodes of the seasons, it's kind of like a welcome back into the environment. A lot of people who haven't been, nerds like me watching the series over and over in the off season, it's been a while. Let's talk about the good, let's talk about the bad. Let's start with the bad first. First bad thing I think about this episode is, they're doing this whole Shae storyline, how she's jealous of Tyrion and Tyrion being married to Sansa. And you know what? I'll just straight up say it. I don't care. I've never liked Shae since she started. Yeah, she's had some sweet moments. She stayed along Tyrion through all of his crap throughout Season 2. But you know what? I just still don't care. Tyrion is trying to console Sansa because, she's still reeling from the whole mother-brother getting murdered thing. He's trying to console her, just kind of hold her hand. We'll get through this, and she's all like, oh, you love her, blah, 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 blah. It's poorly written. You want me to care about Shae writers? Make her more important. We've met a couple new characters. We met this new guy up with the wildlings, Ygritte and Giantsbane. Meet this guy who's bald. He's kind of got these scars. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Is this supposed to be this big reveal of this great character? Because, we've already had that with Mance Rayder. And he was in 3 episodes and then he was gone. Stop trying to introduce me to these new wildling characters that are supposed to be interesting, and let's see more Mance. Let's keep going with this whole Giantsbane and Ygritte thing. I'm interested with those characters. There's kind of supposed to be a big reveal at the end. He had an arm of a Night's Watchman and they were going to eat it. Oh no, a cannibal in Westeros? Oh no, that's crossing the line. Am I supposed to be shocked, Game of Thrones? You've had incest, you've had cutting off of heads, you've had near rape, you've had massacres at weddings. Do you think I'm going to give a shit about a cannibal? That seems like commonplace in Westeros to me. One of the other bad things about this episode is that this season there's a lot of new reintroductions of characters that we've met before, such as Alison Thorne up in the Night's Watch. He was the guy who was a real dick to Jon way back in the first couple episodes of the entire series in Season 1. We haven't seen him since then. We also were reintroduced to Janos Slynt. He was in King's Landing and Tyrion banished him basically because he was an asshole. I think the show just has to understand that not all of its fans are giant nerds. Like, yes, I'm sure a huge population of the fan base are either people that read the book or people who are like me who love the TV so much that you look up everything about the show and the books. For the general public, are they going to remember these people? I don't know. So I thought their reintroductions were kind of not handled well. Same goes, the other bad thing about this episode was the whole reintroduction of Daario Naharis with Daenerys. He was recasted in between seasons, and I have no problem with this new actor playing him. I just felt like, they tried to go about it by saying his name over, Daario, Daario, Daario. But you have to remember, he was in 3 episodes before the series, before the season ended, and now it's been a year. I don't think they're just going to remember it just because you say Daario a couple times. There are a ton of names to remember on this show. One of the best things of this episode for me was Oberyn's entrance. I've been hearing a ton about what he's like in the books, how Oberyn is this great character. He's supposed to be one of these guys that the women love, the men love, the men want to be like him, that he's the shit. And you know what? I think the actor Pedro Pascal, I think he pulled it off great. He came in and he stole the show. The next best performance for me in this episode was Sophie Turner as Sansa. Sansa's another character, she's kind of like Carl in Walking Dead. As a younger character, she kind of gets a lot of shit from people, oh, she's useless, she's whiny, meh, 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 meh. She's not cool like Arya, all this crap. And you know what? I don't mind Sansa. She may not be intelligent like Tyrion, she may not be a badass like Arya, but you know what? She has a good heart to her. I think she's just a great young actress that hopefully they'll give her more to do this season to showcase her talent. The biggest thing to note for me was the Arya and the Hound last about 10 minutes of the episode. My God, did they kick ass. Talk about a hilarious odd couple. It's almost like the Hounds, like that uncle that's like, parents left me with you, I'm gonna have to take care of you. And he's like, alright, we'll kill these guys. All of a sudden Arya comes in, takes one of the swords of the guys that was down. He just slowly slides in the sword. It was like, ooh, shit. But yeah, overall I liked this episode. Like I said, it was a great welcome back episode. But you know what? It's the first episode of the season. I'm just happy Game of Thrones is back, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen next week. If you'd like to check me out on Twitter, my Twitter name's right there. You also hit the button right below that and subscribe. That way you can check out my stand-up comedy, my sketch comedy, my other reviews of TV shows, movies, or I just did a review of WrestleMania. The link will be right there. Alright guys, I'm Brandon Prosek, and now you saw the So I Saw a Show.